And as you can probably imagine, ice on the roads is a lot harder to clear than snow. So road workers have to consider that when coming up with a plan. WFMY News 2's Bryce Parker found out how they plan to tackle the ice once all that freezing rain coats everything in sight.
Chad, an ice storm differs quite a bit from a snowstorm, so cities, counties, and the state will need to take a different approach when it comes to treating these roads.
You know, some people may be wondering if there's snow falling and there's, getting a couple inches build up and, we're not plowing, there's a reason behind that. So, it's not that we're not doing anything. We want to do the right things.
Since we are expecting some snow before the sleet and freezing rain, the city of High Point will allow the snow to act as a blanket protecting the roads from the ice.
With ice, we don't necessarily want to plow if snow comes in ahead of time, before the ice starts falling, because when we do that, you basically create a ice skating rink on the road surface.
They'll then spread salt to try and melt the ice, but storm readiness starts long before anything falls from the sky. In Greensboro, Director of Transportation Nathaniel Moore says the city has already pre-treated problem areas.
So we have about 130 identified bridge locations and elevated structures that we're pre-treating, and another 530 miles of roadway that are shaded areas that we know don't quite get the sunlight that we want to pre-treat ahead of time.
Moore says the city has trucks in place around the city ready to take action once the time is right. Among the people bracing the storm, college students who might be stuck on campus. UNCG says it's prepared contingency plans for the nearly 3,000 students who will stay in their residence halls.
75% of our residence halls have backup generators for emergency service, and the rest of the residence halls have battery backups that keep things like fire alarms and life safety equipment, emergency lights, and those things working through any kind of power outage.
UNCG told me that they have staff on call to assist students whenever an emergency might arise. They also say that the cafeteria will be open, so students will be served at least one hot meal per day and can come and pick up to-go meals when needed. Reporting live in Greensboro, Bryce Parker, WFMY News 2.